Assalamu alaikum guys, my name is Ameen Shageer and what I have today is Jannatul Firdaus. If you don't know, this is the most sold attar in history. And to make things interesting, I have not just one, okay? I have the same attar from Swiss Arabia and the same attar from Ajmal as well. So 1, 2, 3 attars. They are all the same. They are all Jannatul Firdaus from different brands. So this is how the Ajmal box really looks like. So let me just open it. Quite an interesting bottle, okay? And please note that this is not a sponsored content and all I ask in return is for your valuable subscription. So please do subscribe to the channel and please do like the video and let's see how it really smells. So the first one which I have is the Jannatul Firdaus from the streets of Saudi. It's not a branded one. This is some typical attar which you find on the streets of Saudi. It's not branded, it's sold by people. So let's see how it really smells. I'm just gonna put a gentle dab over here. Next one is the Swiss Arabia. Actually, this one is very difficult to open. You see this one? It has a cap like this and you have to open it. It's really difficult. I opened it. Trying out this one. Okay, looks kind of like this. So the last one we have is by Ajmal. I'm just gonna put it over here. It's very easy because it has a rollable. It's very easy. Ajmal has really thought through the process. Okay, let's start how it smells. First one is the generic one which you see here. It smells soapy. It smells like a clean vetiver feel to it. It does not have that rose musk in it. It's very safe. It's typical Jannatul Firdaus. Second one will actually smell the one from the Swiss Arabia. It's kind of dull. It does not project that much. It's kind of dull. It's the same DNA. All of it has the same DNA. And the third one is the Ajmal, okay? Ajmal has done the best because Ajmal has perfected it, tweaked it a little bit to give you that projection. Ajmal is not the most concentrated, most thick, but they have made it projecting. They had made it feel like it's the most powerful one. Actually, what all of these have in common is that they all have the nice vetiver smell. They all have a nice rose smell. They all have this herbal, earthy, green, grassy smell. It's not a typical, the opposite. When you hear French perfumes, French attars, the thing that comes to your mind is bergamot. This is a different direction of freshness. You must know this. If you know this one, the Jannatul Firdaus, how it really smells, you understand it's very fresh and very herbal, very green. And just for a fun fact, if you don't know what Jannatul Firdaus is, all Muslims know that. If you are non-Muslim, Jannatul Firdaus is actually the highest level of the heaven. There are different levels of heaven and Jannatul Firdaus actually means the highest level of heaven. And what I'm actually assuming is that the Jannatul Firdaus actually was born in the streets of Saudi Arabia. This smell, the fresh smell. And it's not actually owned by any brand, let's say. That is why, and it is one of the top sellers. And that is one of the reasons why Ajmal and Swiss Arabia makes the same thing. So it's just wonderful. But if you have been using for Jannatul Firdaus for a very long time, and I have a bonus for you, so wait till this end of the video to actually see this bonus. This is for people who has used Jannatul Firdaus, who are bored with Jannatul Firdaus. I know how it smells. That kind of people, I have a special one for you. So watch this video, don't go anywhere. So on YouTube, you can see videos about Jannatul Firdaus. But what makes this video special is that there is 3 Jannatul Firdaus, 3 from different companies, okay? So if you are planning to get this one, my suggestion would be to actually get the Ajmal Jannatul Firdaus. It's not a sponsored content, but I'm just telling you because they have a great packaging. It is an interesting looking bottle. More than that, the juice in this actually, it is really, what you say, it's most mass pleasing because you apply it, you really get a sense of that. It's a bit too sharp and that is the character of Jannatul Firdaus. But more than that, it is really, what do you say, it's most pleasant, most powerful feeling. That is why I would actually recommend you the Ajmal. It's not the most lasting. The most lasting is this one, okay? This one from the Saudi Arabia, streets of Saudi Arabia. And moving on to this one, I would not recommend you the Swiss Arabia because of two facts. It does not have the projection. It does not. It's kind of dull, you know. It's kind of dull, and I expected a lot better from Swiss Arabia. And this actually cost more. This actually costs more than the Ajmal. So, and also one more thing: if you are an Indian and you get this bottle, just look at this bottle. This is barely used bottle, but it looks like it's been half used. So there is a way that people think that Swiss Arabia did not fill it properly, or it's not it's used by someone else. So and now for the bonus round, I told you if you are a person who has been using Jannatul Firdaus and actually is bored of Jannatul Firdaus, this is the one for you. And it is by Swiss Arabia and it's called Mukhalat Malaki. Malaki, it's an Arabic term, Malaki, because you know what? This is the Arabic, what's written over here. This is in English. Mukhalat, when you see an attar, Mukhalat does not actually mean it's a flavor. Mukhalat in Arabic, it basically means that it is non-alcoholic. It does not have alcohol inside, it's pure oil. So don't think that when you see Mukhalat, it's a flavor. It's not a flavor. What the flavor name is, Malaki, okay? So that's actually the box. And this is actually the what's inside. So when you actually open it, it looks like this, and you have something like this. Just look how thick it is. Just look how thick the oil is in it. It's very thick, and it's actually a 30 ml, okay? It's a 30 ml oil. And when you actually take it like this, instantly when you open this, you get that smell. Oh man, it has the same DNA of Jannatul Firdaus. Let me just put a gentle little bit on my hand. It has the same DNA. You see that? That's the oil. Don't rub it. When you actually apply attar, don't rub it against your hand. This is gonna last you for a day on my hand. When I apply it, it's gonna last you for at least a day on my hand. That is how powerful this is. So if you're wondering what is actually the ingredients inside this has the same DNA of Jannatul Firdaus, but it has this green oud. A lot of people find green oud. There are actually two types of oud. Okay, one is the mature oud, which is like darkened oud, which you find, which is commonly used for burning. And the second one is actually the green oud, which is actually a premature oud, which kind of smells very medicinal. So that is the oud which they have used in this. And there is a combination of rose and white musk in this. This is for people who are bored with Jannatul Firdaus, okay? So I just wanted to throw it as a bonus on this video. So anyway, it's the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad in applying perfumes and others. So anyway, go ahead with this. Anyway, go ahead with Jannatul Firdaus, which you see. And this is actually a pretty expensive one, okay? Malaki is a very expensive. If you apply it on clothes, it will last you for days and days and days. Such a commitment from your side in buying this one, but hey, this is worn by people who wants to please themselves. They don't care about the compliments. In the Western world, people call it animalic perfumes, you know, the perfumes with great musk and very oud kind of thing. This is an animalic attar, I would say. So thank you so much for watching. Please follow me on Instagram as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. There are a lot more videos coming up in this channel. So see you in the next video. Thank you.